Hello.
Yeah, please can you
Okay.
come again, sir?
All right. Welcome to batch 17, March 18, group 27 guidance school. Now, in this group, you are in group 27. So, at whichever task you are being given, your batch number and the group. So,
Okay.
first and foremost, I want to welcome you all this group 27 guidance school. Mentor in charge. I'm going to take charge of your task, take charge of
Okay.
every difficulties you're going to have. And if you have any question relating to MMM, relating to the guidance school, at every point in time to attend to you. But know that mentors are not robots. Times you
Okay.
might drop your message on the group chat and it will not be attended to immediately. So all you just need to do, just drop it. I come online and I see your message, I'll be able to attend to every question you have. Before we go into our today's meeting proper, introduce ourselves
Okay. My
to
name
be
is
in
Zari
charge of this
Toyin.
level.
My, my name is Zari Toyin from Lagos State, Nigeria.
Yeah, my name
Okay,
is Ali
Miss
Mumini.
Gary, you're welcome.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, my name is Ali Mumini Adeniran from Osogbo, Osun
Okay,
State, Nigeria.
so okay, you're welcome to 27 group 27 guidance school. Um, thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello, Mentor Steve. Please, we can't hear anything again, sir.
network is since bad, sir.
Okay. It as if some other students are joining us, Mr. Ali.
I,
Our mentor, our mentor is offline now.
yeah.
This person should please reduce the volume of his TV, please. God, this one is. Please, Mentor Steven, can you please help us tell the new student that just joined us to reduce the volume of his TV set? Hello, hello. Oh gosh. Hello. Ah,
I don't.
hello.
Kindly unmute your mic.
Hello. Oh fuck, what is this now?
Please, everybody mute your mic. Good. Victor, mute your mic.
You too, Margie? Mary woke up at 5 a.m.? Yes, and she told me not to wait for Nardo because today is Saturday and he has to rest. As if he didn't, huh? She told me the same thing, to get dressed and not wait for Naya because mother only needed to be.
Please, if you join the meeting again and you don't mute your mic, I'll kick you out. Mr. Victor, please be warned. Okay, like I was saying, on a daily basis, when you log in into the school portal, you already have a task to carry on. So for preparation day, which is supposed to be on, which is on Friday, to study the school regulation, you are not expected to advertise any other program apart from MMM in the group chat. No use of foul language. You have to respect each other. Adding of different person into the group chat is not allowed. Okay, so for the task for preparation day, you are expected to submit your Facebook link. Your Facebook link. Some of you, like from your task you have submitted, instead of putting the Facebook link, what you put is facebook.com. No, it is wrong. Some of you will go as far as putting your Facebook username, putting maybe Dare Olawole at gmail.com. No, what you are expected to put is a Facebook link that is relating to your account in Facebook. And such link comes in the form of www.facebook.com/ maybe Dare dot your surname, as the case may be. So you can get that by going to your timeline. When you go to your timeline, you copy it from the top browser. Just copy it and you paste it. That's just what is required. So for Facebook link, if I have not been able to mark your task, you are expected to redo that task. So, and whenever a task is marked, if it's marked wrong, a mail will be sent to you. So you are expected to go through your mail. If there is any observation that is being stated, such as submit your Facebook link, you have to go back to the school for where you did the task and do the task again and resubmit. So by the time you resubmit, the mentor in charge will be able to mark your task. But when you don't do that, you just decide to lie low, you decide not to bother about it, the task will be marked wrong. And I must tell you that in MMM, for you to graduate, you are expected to have 100%. So MMM guider, becoming a guider is a very serious business. Have 100%, not 99%. So that is why you have to take your tasks seriously. They are very simple tasks. Fine. So that is that on the Facebook link. So every task you do, a box that you put the link. The instruction says that you should paste the completed assignment, paste the link there. Don't just click on completed assignment or tell me I have done it. No, if you do that, you are doing the wrong thing. For the completed assignment, you are expected to paste the link. The link can be a YouTube link if it's for ideology video. It could be a Google link if it's for SWOT analysis. Book link if it's from Facebook account. Okay, so but make sure that in every task you use the right application for it. So for for preparation day, like I said earlier, what is required from you is to submit your Facebook link, then study the school in the cloud. There are lots of lessons you will learn from there. Then MMM presentation, you still have some useful information. Then Google GoToMeeting software, how you can download them. GoToMeeting software, they are software that you'll be able to use for meetings. Okay. Before now, was we're still using the traditional school. We use GoToMeeting to organize meetings like this. But because we want a better system, MMM wants a better in meeting. That's why we had to go through the use of Google Hangouts. Now, the difference between Google Hangouts and GoToMeeting is this. Once a meeting is done, when you are through with the meeting, there is no way you'll be able to access that meeting. But for Hangouts, for now, we just have about 3-4 persons in the meeting. Other persons will be able to have access to this meeting, even when they did not participate in this meeting. That is not to say that you are not supposed to attend meetings. Attendance of meeting is mandatory. So for you to graduate from the guided school, you must attend meetings. You must attend all the tasks that is being given. Okay. Then for day 2, there are basically no tasks for you to submit. Or you have some lessons. You study about the ideology and regulation of MMM, then how you can work in social media, how to work in groups on Facebook, personal brands in social media, and the general ideology of MMM. Now, what really is the ideology of MMM? I believe you all know how MMM operates. But for the purpose of emphasis and clarification, MMM is not a bank. MMM is not a high-yield investment program. MMM is a peer-to-peer donation platform where we provide help in order to get help. Now, there are some core concepts that we should know in MMM. Like we say, your PH, which is provide help, your GH, which is get help. You should know that if you don't provide help in MMM, there is no way you can get help. So it is a system that has been put in place in order to have a standard method of operation. So in MMM, what we get as 30%, it is not called interest. Like if you and I know that if you invest in a particular business or you give loan to someone, what you get in return can be called interest. It can be called maybe salary in terms of end of the month. It can be commission. So there are different names that they are called. But for MMM, it is strictly reward. MMM does not give you profit. What you get is reward for providing help. So when you provide help, at the end of the period, after 30 days, you'll be able to get help of the amount you provided help with, and 30% reward help to someone. So now a typical question might come, or rather we might be have been faced with so many questions. People keep saying, where does the 30% comes from? It is simple. If you ask me where 30% comes from, I would simply tell you that the interest that banks give, where does it come from? Although banks has been a body set for profit making for themselves at the expense of their customers, but MMM has created a platform where everyone is happy, where people assist people with what they have spent money. So whatever you put into MMM, it is seen as a spare money. So you are not expected to advise someone to provide help with maybe probably as rent or money for something else, school fees or some other budget. No, 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 no. Please, please, as guiders, you should be able to tell people, you should be able to tell your prospects the true ideology of MMM. Do not be greedy because you want to get referral bonus, because you want to get leaders bonus. Tell them the true ideology of MMM. Whatever money you are putting into MMM, it should be money that you know that if something happens tomorrow, you won't go and commit suicide. So MMM strictly wants provide help with spare money, your spare money. So we won't at the end of the day, like what happened in December, yeah, there is prison of Marlboro. So many people were crying, I had to put in 2 million naira. 2 million naira is not spare money. But it's obvious. The platform says that we should provide help. That's the core concept. So the money that is not meant to be used for now, you can provide help to somebody that needs it. Then in return, someone else will have to provide help to you. So we should put it at in our mind that MMM is not a bank. That you put in 2 million naira, you put in 3 million naira, and you feel MMM is a bank. No, it is not. It's only a community of people providing help or providing for members of the community. So that is what MMM entails. You provide help in order to get help. So it's like you are in collector or like it's called maybe Osusu. I don't know how some of you call it. It is turn by turn, as it is said. So if you don't give, you will not get. But you and I know that it is better to give than to receive, because when you give, that is when you receive. So my students, that is the true ideology. So that is the ideology of MMM. So it centers on day one. Then for day two, you are expected to study the evolution of MMM. We all know that MMM started from somewhere. So you have to go through this particular lesson for the two. And in the two, you also have the SWOT analysis of MMM. So what is the SWOT analysis? You should be able to tell us the SWOT stands for the strength, the weakness, the opportunities, and the threats of MMM. So you have to list them out. So for the SWOT analysis, what we expect from you is to outline at least 4 strengths, 4 weakness, 4 opportunities, and 4 threats. Do not forget to put your name. Do not forget to put the batch number and the group number. So that's for the SWOT analysis. Then study every other materials there. The founder of MMM, Sagi Mavrodi, the ideology of MMM is also there. So you are expected to go through those lessons. So it is for your own benefit, for you to know more about the platform that you want to become a guider in. Then day 3, you have the YouTube channel. You are expected to create a YouTube channel. Then after creating the channel, you are expected to upload at least 3 MMM promotional materials. Do not just create the channel and leave it blank. It will be marked as wrong. So if you have not already if you have not uploaded anything in your channel, kindly go and upload MMM promotional materials in the channel. Otherwise, when it's marked, it will be marked wrong. Then you have to do the task again. Okay. Then the next one, monetizing of your YouTube channel. All these procedures are in the material. The video about MMM current financial world order. There are lots of these videos in YouTube. So you can go there and upload them in your channels or paste the link. Then you have how to use the free online recorder, screen recorder. This particular software will be able to help you to do your ideology video. It will help you to do ideology video. So you have to study all these materials very well in order to be able to carry out your task. Then for day 4, which we are currently in, you have to study the biography of Sagi Mavrodi, then the tips on social media, submit a Facebook female account, that's female Facebook account. If you are a female, you are not expected to create any. But if you are a male, if you are comfortable creating a female Facebook for the purpose of advertising, fine. But if you don't feel it, if you cannot do that, kindly use your Facebook link that you've already had. Okay, so follow the task. Okay, finally for day 4, we have the offline promotion. Some of you may not have done this particular task. The offline promotion is simply a task that if you are being given an amount of money, say $1,000, what will you do with that $1,000? Now, what is expected from you is either you are organizing a charity event, or you are organizing a seminar or workshop that has to do with promoting MMM. So for this particular task, you are expected to tell us exactly what you want to do, the objective of the event. You should be able to state them out. Then the cost implication, that is to say, if you are going to rent a venue, how much will the venue cost? If you are going to print a face cap and t-shirt, how much will they cost? If you are going to spend money on publicity, banners, posters, or whatever, you should be able to state the amount it will cost. Mind you, you are in Nigeria, so and the amount given to you is $1,000. So you are expected to put the amount in the cost implication in dollars and in naira. So anything outside this, your task will be marked wrong. Then do not also forget to put the link to the venue you are going to use. That is to say, if you are going to use a particular hotel, all you needed to do, get the link for to show the picture of the hotel. You can get that from Google. Then make sure you put the link in the task. And in every task you are being given, a particular document is required. For instance, if you are doing your SWOT analysis, you can use Google Doc. Make sure your work is neat, your work is presentable. Then if you are doing offline promotion, you can use either Google Doc or use Google Sheet. But the most important thing is that your work should be orderly. Okay, work should be orderly. So that is that on the task, and I think that is all from day 1, from preparation day to day 4. So before we will have to end this meeting, I'm going to take some questions from you. Then I'll tell you about the next task, which is day 5 and 6. I'll just give you introduction to day 5 and day 6, what is required, what you should get your mind towards. So briefly, take questions. If you have any questions, if you have any observations, if you have any difficulties or challenges that you want us to know, kindly um, unmute your mic, ask your question, and tell us, and I will attend to them. Then if you're having network issues, you can as well use the chat column and type your question or whatever comment you want to make. Thank you.
Hello, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Right.
This is Dare Toyi. My question is, this is my video of ideologies. Is it a must I show my face? Because I did one with just my voice. So I don't know, maybe they are going to mark that, or I really have to show my face for it.
Okay, thank you very much for that. I've not been able to touch that. For the ideology video, it's a must that you show your face.
Okay.
The ideology video and the feedback video, you should show your face. Then also for the ideology video, your work should be presented in a slide, so that when you are doing the presentation, one will be able to view or to read along with the presentation you are having. Is that understood?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Okay. Please, before you ask your question, kindly introduce yourself. Mr.
Okay.
Nemo, if you have a question, we can hear you. Okay. Larry, you have another question? Please go ahead.
I have another question. You know, we have about, as of now, we have about 1 to 2 video, and I read it in one video like that I can just make my voice without the video. I did one already, which my face is shown. You understand? Then I just see in the section that I might do the video without showing my face. That's why I still come back to that question again.
Okay. All right. Miss or Mrs. Dari, let me before now, you can present your ideology video without showing your face.
Okay.
Time goes on, we discover that so many persons try to impersonate others.
Okay.
Why some goes to YouTube,
Okay.
they just copy an ideology video and submit the link.
Okay.
So gone are those days.
Okay, I guess it now.
Okay. All right. Any other questions?
Yes. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, please introduce yourself.
I'm Okora from the BC. Victor.
Okay.
Now going back to the Facebook. Is it a Facebook fan page or no?
Okay. If you are asked, if the question asks you to create a Facebook fan page, you have to create a Facebook fan page. Then put the link and submit the link. But for the very first preparation data, you are expected to submit your Facebook link, your personal Facebook link, for the very first question. So it is, I think, day 2 or day 3 that requires a Facebook fan page. Or for a position of creating a female Facebook account, you can post the Facebook fan page there. Okay. All right. So, any other question?
No question, sir.
Okay. I hope all information is well conveyed and understood. So briefly, before we call it a day, I want to quickly enlighten you on the business game area and day 6. So in the guided school, we have the individual task and we have the group task. The individual task is what you are doing now, like the Facebook link, ideology video, offline promotion, feedback videos are all individual. Now for the group task, we are going to divide divide each and every one of you, all the students, into a different subgroup, which is called a circle. Now, the circle is the smaller unit, which is made up of between 1 to 9 members. So in every circle, you are expected to have a leader, and you all will be given a particular task, 7 tasks to be precise. You have to provide solution to the task. Then when you are done with the write-up and compilation, you are going to defend that task. So it's more or less like a seminar presentation, which will be presented by each member of the circle or each member of the subgroup. So you can come together, provide solution to it, then have a single write-up which you are going to submit to me. Then after submitting it, you now have to tell us what you have written, the solution about the individual, about the task. Okay, that's called the business game, and the business game is very important in the guided school. So we don't play with it. I personally don't play with it, joke with it. So if you don't participate in the business game, most of your tasks or some of your tasks will not be marked. So you just have to be aware now, because most students sometimes when it comes to business game, you don't see them, they don't come to meetings, they don't take part in business game, and at the end of the day keep telling you that their task has not been marked. No, it is not done that way. You have to go through the process, you have to go through the right channel for you to be a refined guider, so that we won't have guiders, we won't train guiders that tomorrow they will encourage their downlines to upload fake proof of payment, which is really affecting us. We won't train guiders who do not even know what to do, who do not even know the basic principles, the basic ideology of MMM. Okay, so it is for your own good, and I am very happy that you or some of you take part in today's meeting. So you can inform your members, your group mates, that this meeting is online, so they will have access to go through this meeting that we are having now. So in order to do that, you can click on the screen, the TV like screen on the school page. You can click on it. You'll be able to view the meeting between now and tomorrow. The meeting link is no longer there. You'll be able, if you go to YouTube, subscribe to my channel, and you'll see all the meetings. You can use today's date to check the meeting, or use your group number. So group 27 will be there. So you just click on group 27 and you can watch the meeting on YouTube. Okay.
Okay. Can I ask one last question, sir?
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay, this is Dari to you from Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay.
This group circle of a team. How can we know each other? I'm talking to you. I don't even know any one of my mates.
Okay, for now you are not yet in a circle.
Okay.
From tomorrow, that's when you are going to to join a circle. So you can join
Okay.
from tomorrow when you log into the school portal. Just click on join a circle, or something like join a group, something like that. You click on it, and it will take you to a circle. You see it, group 27 circle 1, group 27
Okay.
circle 2, group 27. So whichever chat uh, group you find yourself, that is the circle that you have. So you can type in the chat area. You can contact your members through Facebook, through through whichever means you can communicate. Okay, I'm
Okay.
not going to restrict you on your communication, but don't break the rule.
I understand,
Okay,
sir.
okay.
So after
Okay.
from this meeting, everything
Hello.
I can chat to you.
You say?
My last question, aside from this meeting that we are doing now, I can private chat to you yourself as my mentor.
Um, except through Hangouts, you can add me on Skype. You can
Okay.
add me on Skype.
Okay.
For a very long time, I've not been accepting, but probably I'm going to do that with this batch. So add me on Skype. You can go through my profile, and the Skype ID is mmmnigeriaschool52@gmail.com. You can use that to add me on Skype. Okay.
Okay.
So kindly indicate your group 27, so I can accept if there is any
Oh,
difficult, if there's any issue we need to handle.
all right. Thank you
Okay.
so much. Really appreciate
Okay. I hope to have a wonderful time, a stress-free time. 27.
it. Okay.
So I
Hello.
hope to. Okay. All right. Go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. My name is Alimi Mumini Adeniro from
Was
Osogbo.
married to another man and left France.
Sir, you made mention that you want to do the 5 and the 6.
Mr. Victor, unmute your mic before I kick you out.
But you didn't take him from me. I didn't tell you anything. That's a very good point.
Hello, sir.
Let's try and be orderly. Okay. Please go ahead, Mr. Alimu.
Ali, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, concerning the introduction of day 5 and day 6, you make mention
Okay.
of individual tasks and group tasks. Is
Yeah.
that all what it is, sir?
Okay. For now, what you are doing, all the tasks you are doing now, they are individual tasks.
Okay, sir.
So from tomorrow, that's when you are going to do group tasks. Here, you'll be divided into circles. So whichever circle you have that you are into, if it's 5 person, if it's 6 person, if it's 2 or 3, make sure you work with the persons you have. If it's 2 persons, work with the person and provide solution to it, and your task will be marked. So we work on merit. So even if it's only you that is in the group, and there are other persons in that particular group or circle, probably their feedback video will not be marked. And once a task is not marked among all the tasks that you have, you would not graduate. So it's up to you, it's up to every student. I'm trying to make sure that you are enlightened about this whole thing, so that you won't say my task is not marked. And when your task is not marked, you can't graduate. After all, somebody that does not graduate will not be able to get a certificate. You can't be upgraded. So, and one thing I want to tell you, this is the best, because as soon as you graduate, it doesn't take up to a week and you are upgraded.
Wow. That's good.
Unlike traditional school, where you are being given within 3 weeks, and there are some persons, even other batches from December, that has not been upgraded. So you guys are lucky. So just put in your effort, graduate successfully, and you will be upgraded. I
Okay.
can
Thank
assure
you.
you that. Okay.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So in absence of no other question, do not forget, when you log into the school portal tomorrow, click on join a group, join a circle.
Sure.
Make sure you work in the circle. So I'm going to give the task to be done tomorrow. We have about 7 tasks. I'm going to give some of the tasks. Then tomorrow we will still have a meeting. So our meeting is going to be 8:30.
Okay.
8:30. Let's maintain 8:30 for our meeting. So do well to inform your group members that our meetings are usually 8:30. But where we have probably network challenge or some other challenge, we must decide to move it to 9. Okay, so it's for the benefit of every one of us.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Thank you.
once again, thank you very much. Do have a wonderful night rest. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
Yeah.
You can subscribe to the channel and so that you can get updates for the meetings, most especially. Okay, so do have a wonderful night rest.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. You
Have a
too, sir.
lovely day.
Thank you
Okay,
so much. Good night.
okay, bye bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.